So this month I have chosen Rust Blaster as my selection for the graphic novel, and I am very happy with my selection. It's written by Yana Toboso. She also created a manga, which is one of my favorites, Black Butler, and it the style I can definitely see it in this. So this follows Aldred Van Invero and Usagara. Now these two are sharing protagonists basically. Yuso narrates the story while Al kind of does all the hero work. And their character arcs, they're great. Yuso learns to love life while Al learns that his actions do have consequences and he has to pay for them every now and then. So the directional flow of this really does agree with Scott McCloud's whole transition thing, and it really does. It has a very good flow to it. Sometimes the bubbles, the tails on them, it's not the best, but you have to be a little bit intuitive. And overall, I think it works really well. This is definitely a graphic novel, 6 chapters, and the final one hurts. So in every chapter, the characters are very unique. They are their own person. They do not sound like each other at all. And it's really about Al and Yuso. Those two, you can kind of see a romantic side to it, and apparently that's what a lot of people wanted, but it never happened, and sadly, it probably never will, considering this is a finished series. So the weapon that you see Al using, that's Al the vampire. Yuso is a human, by the way. So the weapon that you see him using is actually Yuso. Yuso is a human weapon created by the church to kill vampires, and Al is his wielder, in a sense. Now, Al has to drink Yuso's blood to get this weapon, and human blood affects vampires. As you can see here, Al does not want to drink Yuso's blood, but he has to. He needs the weapon. The thing that Al doesn't know here is that every time he drinks Yuso's blood, one, Al does become more primal. He thirsts for human blood even more. And Yuso dies. Al's draining so much of his blood that Yuso can no longer live, and he gets worse and worse. Here's one of the signs of Al getting worse. He's trying to drain his friend of her blood, and he is stopped, but he's still devolving basically. And this is one of those moments to where it's very emotional, especially for the reader, because you've gotten attached to these characters. You don't want them to go through this, but it is a beautiful character arc for him. So Al, throughout the 6 chapters, has shown Yuso that he's more human than he thinks he is, and Al, in a sense, has lost that humanity that he's been trying to show Yuso. It's a very good back and forth kind of thing, and in the end, Al sacrifices himself to save Yuso and everyone else. So here are the two most flamboyant freaking characters, villains. They are Six and Septi, and they are the main villains in this, you could say. They show up pretty late, actually, and they start wreaking havoc. They start killing people, and it's up to Al and his team to stop them. And it is a one-sided fight. So Al just completely destroys Septi, and it's you can really see his primal side coming out. He's going all in with attacks. He doesn't even care that Yuso is his weapon. He is using him as a tool, and it's only when Yuso reverts back to his human form that Al has seen what he's done and decides to sacrifice himself. Something I should mention is recommending it for the class. Probably not. It's I know it comes down to a matter of taste and perspective, really. I wouldn't really recommend this for the class. As for friends, family, I would. It's it's something that I know that they would like. Each page is you can feel the heart that went into drawing each of these pages, and if I was sent one of these, I would want more and more and more, and I would love to letter them, put some color onto them, everything. But it doesn't need the color, and well, it's already been made. But still, though, each page you just want to turn it. It's great. So the team behind this, the publisher Yen Press, creator Yana Toboso, assistant Sugori Kiko, and Hazuki Wakana, the editor Akuma Takeshi, and artist Fujiwa Kokowa. They are great. A fun fact about Yana Toboso is she's never shown herself in person. That's not even her real name. She always draws herself as a little devil with a black body, black horns, black tail, and a white head. It's really funny. So this is the end of the manga. This is the final page. It, it really hurts, in a good way. Like it's after watching like a really good emotional movie. It just you love it, and I fall in love with this. I'm happy I chose it, and it's just great. The 200 something pages went by like it was nothing. So if you are into manga, if you are into anime, I highly suggest this. If you are a fan of Black Butler, definitely it you have to. And overall, I definitely want to come back to this. Really see what I can get from it, especially for my own work. And I just wanted to thank the creative team and Yana Toboso herself for creating this in general.